I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? Tim here. Welcome back to another day of 6 o'clock content. We have some information, or rather, we will have some information regarding Ultimate Team on Monday, the 10th of August at 4 PM UK time. EA have scheduled a trailer, which has been deemed the Ultimate Team trailer. I don't know if it's going to show up on my feed if I just refresh this. Premiere, there we go. So the official Foot 21 official trailer scheduled for the 10th of August at 4 PM. They initially said that it was going to be the end of August that they were going to do this, and that they were going to talk about career mode first, as well as Volta and a few other things. I'm not sure why the change of heart. Why have they now all of a sudden flipped it so that they're going to do Ultimate Team first? Maybe they feel a little bit, I don't know, apprehensive, afraid that maybe they're going to lose some customers, because at the moment, of course, Ultimate Team is very stale. Even the Europa League and Champions League content that they're bringing out, and these 86 pluses and the 89 pluses, they're good, but they're not engaging enough to keep people playing the game. And I don't think it really matters what they do now, unless they bring out one of the best repeatable SBCs you've ever seen. That's a good looking card. Unless they bring out one of the best repeatable SBCs you've ever seen, I genuinely don't think this game has any legs left. And it's only for those who have either nothing better to do, or those who just love football and who just want to play this game because this, you're not going to play PES. What else is there to do bar Football Manager? Let's talk about Joao Felix very briefly. Well, I say very briefly, for as long as it takes, really. Let's look at him. 94 rated, 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Of course, this is a live card. Atletico Madrid. Who do they play? I'm all over the place with Champions League and stuff. I think if Liverpool was still in it, I might pay a little bit more attention to it. But because they're not, I definitely don't pay any attention to it now. It's just all over the place. So they play Leipzig. Not an easy game. Werner not there anymore, though. So they've lost their big goal-scoring threat. At least I don't think. I think he's now officially a Chelsea player and therefore won't be playing for Leipzig. They're very good defensively, though, Atletico, so there's every chance that they could go through. In fact, I would put them firm favourites to beat Leipzig, and I would actually put them favourites to beat either Atalanta or PSG as well. Atalanta have a very good attack. Their defence is decent, but I don't think it's anywhere near as good as Atletico, so if they can defend and then get a goal, and then I think that's the way that it would go. And then in the final, it's likely that Atletico would play either Man City, Lyon, and then Napoli, Barcelona, Chelsea, Bayern, whoever wins. But yeah, long-winded. He has outside of the foot shot trait, which is good because he only has a 4-star weak foot, so that's nice. And then the flair trait as well, obviously, has 5-star skills. Makes perfect sense. That's a good card. And again, you're doing it on the premise that he could go up to a 95. Now, very much like Greenwood, I think that could go to a 97. I really should look into it. I should know this, but again, I'm in switch off mode. I'm doing other things more than I normally would. If this was January, I would be spending an awful lot of time on the game, grinding out, and I'd be doing champs and doing menu content and all the rest of it. But now that we're into the very end of the game, I turn it on at 6. I play career mode, I might do a review, and that's me done. I don't really spend any more time on the game than that, whereas normally I would be on it all the time if it was earlier in the year, because we're in wind down mode. Now, let's have a look to see what rating team they expect us to submit for this. Bear in mind, a 94 rated Greenwood, and yeah, Man United play Copenhagen next round, no disrespect, they should win that, but then Atletico playing Leipzig, okay, it's not as easy as Copenhagen. Not that I'm saying they're easy, but you know what I mean. But I still feel like Atletico have got every chance of getting to the final if they do have that path of Leipzig, Atalanta or PSG, because I think Atletico are the better team out of those four. So this will be interesting. I mean, yeah, that's really good, right? 80 chemistry, 85 rated, sure, but 80 chemistry. That is going to bump it up somewhat. It's going to make it a bit harder, and it's going to make it a little bit more expensive. I would like to see the price of it's coming in, but I mean, an 85 rated team, yeah, you need an Atletico player as well. So, you know, your Kokes and your Sauls and stuff are going to go up in price. But look at that card and tell me that that's not an end game card. And then look at the fixtures that they have, or potentially have, and then tell me they're not favourites to win it. I think that could be a 95, 96 rated card fairly comfortably. And then it could even go even further than that. So I like it a lot. I think it's a really good card as is. He's going to be brilliant in game if you're still interested. And why not indeed? Now, be interesting to see if we've got anything else. I would like a guarantee, but I'm not really holding my breath. Another untradeable half-time challenge. Is that it for today? 89 double upgrade has already been and gone. That's a shame, really. I was kind of hoping that we would have another 89 upgrade, an 86 upgrade. I think at this stage of the game, they don't want to give us too much in terms of, like, remember when they released the... Was it World Cup or the Euro mode? It must have been World Cup, right? And they gave us the icon repeatable SBC in that mode. That ruined... and they gave us that in like the second day. That ruined the add-on for me. Absolutely destroyed it. And the reason it did that is because we could grind them so easy. Every time you opened a pack on that mode, you got a 5k pack. So you were basically opening... you got a 5k pack in normal Ultimate Team. So you were basically opening packs and you were selling everything in the 5k packs and you were making your coins back. So you were basically opening packs for free on the World Cup mode on the add-on. And then you were grinding out icons. And it just broke the game. It was too easy. I had a squad full of icons and no one was interested in watching the content. I didn't care about playing with it because we were just coming up against full icon teams all the time. What's the point? So I don't want that necessarily. However, I would like an 86 pick repeatable, or I think the 89 pack was maybe a little bit too overpowered to bring out as a repeatable SBC. So if we go over and have a look at that was. So that was an 89 double upgrade. I can't look to see what the requirements were, but I think it was an 87 rated team. It would have been decent to grind, but I think you would have ended up getting, in every 2 or 3, you would have got like a really high rated team of the season or a team of the year. Which you could argue, well, who cares because we're right at the end of the game. But again, I wouldn't want to be able to grind out a full team of the year team in a week, because then for the next month, we're dead and buried. So I think an 86 plus would have been nice. Maybe 189 upgrade rather than the double. Make it cheaper, of course. But yeah, I think that would be nice at this stage of the game. Something we can grind for. Because that icon pack is too expensive. Like, grinding that out is going to be... It's such a slog to get one. And then you could get Inzaghi or Vieri or something. And it's just such demoralization when you get that. You see that nation and you instantly think, oh god. So where this icon is concerned, if they just made it an 88 rated team or an 87 rated team, that would have been better. Yeah, you could end up getting full icon teams quite easy, but the chances of you having full good icon teams, not that easy. You know, like in the World Cup mode, I was getting Maradonas and Pelés and all the rest of it, like every other pack. In those, I've done like 3 or 4, and I've not got a good card yet. Like, they've all been quite bad. In the other one, I got Ronaldo, but that's the other one. Anyway, thought process, or thoughts on Joao Felix, worth it. If you've got what you need to submit, definitely worth it. I think I will do it. I think I want to grind out a little bit more, though. Do some 82s to 88s, a couple of 81 upgrades, and maybe you'll see the review on the channel tomorrow. I definitely think it's worth completing, though, if you have what you need in your club, and you can link him to maybe if you've got the Ronaldo, or if you've got a few other cards from La Liga in your team. Definitely decent looking card that, with potential to go far. If you have enjoyed this, basically just a discussion video at the end of the day, wasn't it? We didn't really do an awful lot, but if you have enjoyed it, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index, the game changed. Download the app now.